Hello, friends. Welcome back to the channel. As you know, I am Big Gator, covering tennis. As you know, thanks to all the subscribers. Love you all. Make sure you share with your friends. And if you're new to the channel, make sure you like this video and subscribe too so you can stay updated with all of my tennis bets. All right. In the comment section, there will be a pinned comment with the plays I'll be playing for today. And there will also be a link to my Discord and a link to donate if you would like to support the channel, because it's a free channel giving out free plays. Anyway, how did people do after the Australian Open? Put in the comments. Let me know what you guys ended up playing for the final. I know we took on this channel. What do we take? We took Maddie Keys, money line, or set spread plus 1.5. And then we also had on a straight bet for Zverev and Sinner to both win a set. That didn't happen. But we did have a risky parlay. Sinner and Maddie Keys money line. Bang. So, what's next, you may ask? We're going to take a trip down to Paris, man. We're going to Montpellier. And I wanted to give a little bit of time to let the qualification round get fizzled out. As you know on this channel, if you didn't know, I've been relatively new to the sport of tennis. I got into it basically in August. So betting on it has been something that's been a learning process for me, but I've been having some very decent luck. Something I'm going to start doing this year. When it comes to any tournament that I'm going to cover, I'm not going to cover qualification rounds just because after a few different times of betting on them, things just don't go the way you expect them to. Better to get all the BS fizzled out. You don't know who's coming there to get a bounce back game and they're not bouncing back, and just look to see who's there to play by the first round. That's my recommendation. So that's what we're doing today. We're looking at the first match of a Montpellier, which will be Chris Eubanks, one of our favorites on the channel, going against Alibek Kachmazov. Now, Montpellier is going to be a French tournament on indoor hard courts. You know we love covering the hard courts. That's pretty much all we cover on this channel. So let's take a look at Chris Eubanks. He is currently ranked 111. He's 4-2 this year so far, with 2 losses to Tristan Boyer and Yasutaka Uchiyama, who I don't even know. He lost in straight sets in his past 2 games. And then we have Kachmazov, Russian, 22 years old. He's 3-3 this year. So Chris Eubanks really only has a win over him so far this year. His rank is 199. He's won past 2 matches because he had to qualify. He beat Hugo Grenier, which wasn't supposed to happen. If I would have bet on that, I would have bet on Hugo. But that's why I don't bet on qualification rounds. So we have Alexander Kovacevic he lost to, and Nicolas Basilashvili. Anyway, yeah, this could be one of those matches where, well, let's look at the stats on indoor hard courts. Eubanks is a 61% winner on the hard courts. This Kachmazov kid is a 69.75. He is 83-36 on indoor hard courts. Eubanks is 55-35. That says a lot. That says a lot. Now we can look at to see if it's gonna be a long match. The thing is, when Chris Eubanks has someone that is equally as good as him, the match ends up being pretty long. I don't know what the odds were on these last two ones, but 20 games isn't that long. I would expect 3 sets in a match like this. I'm not gonna specifically go for that, but honestly, I would take either one of these guys for a set. I think Kashmazov might get a set in this match. I love Chris Eubanks, but my bias is not going to make me bet on him on this match. I'm sorry. It couldn't. It couldn't even make me do it. I can see Kashmazov getting a set in that match, and if he doesn't, sick. Awesome for Chris Eubanks. We love that. Moving on, we'll have Bona Koric going against Constant Lestienne. Let's see. Koric is 28 from Croatia, ranked 103, going against the French, playing in France. Constant Lestienne, he's ranked 177. Koric is 1-3 so far this season. Lestienne is 6-3. So he has 5 wins over him so far this year. He lost to Elmer Moeller, but Koric has lost to Taylor Fritz. In the United Cup, he lost in the first round to Christian Garin. I don't even know who that is in the AO. And then he lost in straight sets to Ricardas Barrancas. Yeah, Koric is not looking too hot right now. I would take. Let's see. Other than that one game, every match he's been playing in, consistently, he's gotten a set. Except for that Moeller match, Lestine has been getting at least a set. As far as rank goes, he's playing better. I don't know if he's playing like he used to be at rank 48. He's at 177 now. That could be because of injury and age. So, don't know if that's like specifically the move to do. But I do like him to get a set. All right. It could probably go to 3 sets, or it could be a 2-0 for Lestienne. So, do what you want with that information. Like I said, my input will be in the pinned comments per usual. Moving on to Talon Griekspoor versus Botic van de Zensloop. They're 2-2, believe it or not. They haven't played each other in 2 years though. Griekspoor smoked him in straight sets in the AO. Went 6-4, 6-4, 6-4, just like that. Griekspoor is from Holland. Is 28, ranked 46. Zensloop is also from Holland, 29 years old, ranked 84. So twice his rank. This will be a friendly rivalry match, I would assume. I'm favoring Griekspoor. I'm sure the books are too. He's just not playing in the best form. That's the only thing, man. Like, looking at his last... And I like watching Talon Griekspoor play, dude. I think he's really good. I think he's fantastic, but Last 10 matches he's had, he's only won 3. Yikes. Last 5 matches, he's only won 1. Only played 1 match this year. And he lost. Was he injured? No information about him being injured. Not since August. No. Not even. Yes, I don't know what the hell's going on with Buddy. Both of these guys have lost their last 2 matches. They've both lost and won a match in the Davis Cup. I don't know how much weight that holds for real. Zanschlup beat Nadal. So, I don't know if that holds any weight. I think it does, honestly. He lost to Sonego in Paris. He lost to Basavireddy and Demonar. So the people that he lost to, I mean, can you really be mad? And then he lost in 3 sets to Basavireddy. I'm not too mad at that. But if Greek Sport plays Basavireddy, I think Basavireddy loses. That's the weird thing. I don't know how. I don't think either of these guys beat Basavireddy. No, I think Talon Greek Sport whoops Basavireddy. So if that's the logic that I'm using, if I think Greek Sport would beat Basavireddy, then he should beat Botan. But taking him for a set is probably the way to go. Yeah. Okay. Moving right along. We got Mattia Bellucci versus Lucas Pouille. Italian versus the French. Bellucci is ranked 98. He is 23 years old. Pouille is 30 years old, ranked 104. So they're very close in rank. Pouille is 1-2 so far this year. Hasn't played on the hard courts just yet. Indoor hard courts, I'm sorry, but last season he was 15-7. Bellucci has lost 1 so far. He's 1-3 so far this season, and he went 9-9 on the hard courts, indoor hard courts last season. Pouille's been playing better on him statistically. He plays better on him. He should win the match. He should just win the match. I feel like I'm just taking nothing but sets here, but Bellucci's form is at an 18, and then Pouille's form is at a 20 as well. So him getting the set should really be honestly one of the most for sure things I've looked at so far today. To go even further, I would say take his money line. I currently have a bonus bet from DraftKings, like a free $28 one, so I'm gonna try and put something nice together. Something that I'm gonna put in this channel and play. Alright, so we have Adrian Manarino and Richard Gasquet. I don't want to touch this match. These are 2 older dudes. I don't see a lot of value in it. We got Arthur Rinderknecht and Harold Mayotte. 22 and 29. Okay, both French boys. So this is gonna be a loud match. It's gonna be a lot of supporters supporting. Rinderknecht took Tiafoe to 5 sets in the AO in the first round and lost. How many break points did Buddy get for us, though? Only 2. Couldn't break Tiafo, huh? But he had 33 aces on Tiafo. He had 5 sets to get him done, but damn. Rinderneck should be winning this, but he hasn't been playing so well. He's 0-3 so far this season. Mayotte is 2-3. It's 2-2 in the hard court, 0-1 in the indoors. Last challenger he played in, he lost in the first round. I don't think I like this one either, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you. Not every match is worth betting on. Just because it's here doesn't mean you do it, you know? Sometimes you gotta look at it, save yourself the time, and keep it moving. Alright, Jesper de Jong versus Quentin Hallis. They played each other once before. It was 3 years ago on clay, so that doesn't really matter. But Hallis is 1-2 on the hard courts, and de Jong is 0-3 on everything this season. Hallis went 22-10 on the indoor hard courts last season, and de Jong went 2-4. So I mean, just that alone, we can probably imagine a straight set situation. Hallis lost to Arthur Feast, but that was a tough loss in the second round. He played decently well. His best set was the second set, but yeah, I like Hallis winning as well. I'm sure he's gonna super win. Him actually probably like winning in straight sets wouldn't be crazy, just because Jesper de Jong lost to Liam Draxel, who's currently climbing up on the top 200. He's at 183 right now. He's good. The boy's good. He got a mean bounce back game. He made it to the finals in ODS. ODS? Wait, he played in all 3 of them. There was a 1, 2, and 3. He made it to the final in 2 out of the 3 of them. Won the final in some M15 tournament. But the Canadian 23-year-old is definitely good. So Jesper de Jong losing to him, I mean, I get it, but that Liam Draxel is no Quentin Hallis. So I if he's getting 2 sets off on him, I would not be surprised if we can get Quentin to win in straight sets. Wait, what is this? I'm so confused. Why is it? Oh. Silly me. Alright, sorry about that. Yeah, Quentin Hallis for the money line. If you want to be risky and take him in straight sets, that's up to you. Then we have David Goffin. He's still around. Wow. And he's going against Alexander Kovacevic. Goffin is 0-3 this year. He's 34 years old. Somehow, Kovacevic, he's 20. I didn't even know he was from America with a name like that, but he's ranked 102 from America, 26 years old. He's 9-3 so far this year. He won the second ORAS. He beat Liam Draxel in the first round and then won the rest of that one. That's crazy. Okay, cool. That's good to know. He beat Pablo Carreño Busta? Like, what, bruh? The fuck? Yeah, no, this kid is gonna win. He's gonna beat David Goffin. At least get him for a set. Right? You gotta get the kid for a set. You gotta get the kid for a set. That's like a must play. Ooh. That's spicy. Sorry, I'm looking at this bet slip. Forgive me. I'm wasting your guys' time. Alright, there's 3 matches left. Alright, we got Kukushkin versus someone I was saying earlier who I couldn't pronounce, but his name is Nicholas B, going against Mikhail Kukushkin. They are 1-1 so far. Nikki B is playing a lot better. His form's at a 10 right now. And their last head-to-head, he actually lost 6-2, 6-2. That was last February. So before that, it was 2017. Too long to care. Last 10 matches or so, Nikki B's lost 3. He retired in one of them. He lost to Jakub Micik and Alexander Blocks. And then we have Kukushkin. He lost to Droquette, Lajal, Micik as well. Yikes. Alright, Kukushkin is 37, as we know. He's 3-3 this year. 2-2 on the hard courts, 1-1 on the indoors. He's keeping it even. Even Stevens over here. And then we have Nikki B from Georgia, 32. These are older guys, man. 7-2 though. He's 3-1 and 4-1. The boy's playing well. I mean, the man is playing well. Droquette retired from his match. Yeah. I mean, this guy, Kukushkin just lost to Droquette, and then Droquette ended up retiring in the third set against Nikki B. So, Nick B might be able to get us a set, if anything. A lot of sets today. Yeah, until we figure out how these folks is playing for real tomorrow, we're gonna see. But we're gonna bank on some sets. Now the last 2. Now, I know this may be the match of the. Oh no, we're done. I'm not even gonna bring it up. That'll be for tomorrow. Cool. All right. Well, that's everything, guys. If anyone's playing anything for WTA, let me know. There's plenty of stuff to look at for that as well. There's Lens going on. There's a million other tournaments going on for the women. I know they have Singapore is going on as well. So if you guys are playing any of those, let me know, please. I'll be playing DraftKings Fantasy. So if people are interested in that, because there is a lot of good money to be made there. It's not really gambling, but it kind of is. You can do this in any state. So if you guys want to do this and you guys are interested in tennis, I will give, not the lineups I'm using, but I will give you insight on the best lines and how I come up with mine. That will be in my Discord, though, if you just hit me up and ask, okay? I'll catch you guys tomorrow. I love you all. Be smooth. Make some money.